Hi guys, I thought I'd share this little cool thing with you. Basically, I'm going to import a model that I downloaded. This animated sword. And I'm going to apply the texture to it. Alright, I'm also going to put the texture into emissive so that we get a kind of glow. And let's change the background. But let's just give this a little bit of metalness. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Right, anyway. Got this cool sword, and I think it's animated a little bit as well. And I want to just make the textures more retro looking. So I'm going to open Backdrop Designer. I'm going to import the texture, like so. I'm just going to make the background black. I'm just going to stamp this down so it fills the page. And I'm going to switch to Commodore Pixel mode. I'm going to turn off the grid, and I'm going to switch, so I'm going to click Override Palette and switch to the next pixel ratio so we get a bit more detail. You can go even further if you want. Right, I just want the second one, and can play with the range and stuff and type and blend modes. Get something kind of cool like that. Okay, whatever one you prefer. I'm going to go with this as the default for now, and then I just want to basically export this image. I'm going to turn off pixel dock size so that I get the maximum resolution I can get, and this will give me this resolution, which is good enough. So I can export the image like that, or what I can do is just snapshot. And now if I snapshot and then plot this down and come out of the pixel mode and turn off the filter, I can now grab this area. I'm going to turn on the grid snapping so I get a bit of snapping with this. And I'll call this texture I. I'm just going to copy this text. Right. So that's basically captured this to a file. And now if I search for that, and there it is there in my custom brushes folder. I'm just going to open the path, copy this, and now go to Marmoset Toolbag, find texture by pasting the location and grabbing that, and we should get this texture now shown up here. Let's do the same with that one. And there we go. We got a kind of retro style pixel texture with the Commodore 64 color palette. How cool is that? I think that's pretty sweet. We can also play with anything, say like sharpen, some bloom. I'm going to switch this to fluorescent, and it's now going to change the kind of way the brightness works a little bit. You can try these out like heat and play with the values here. Right, but we're losing the Commodore colors, right? So emissive is probably what you want. I just set that to 1, and Anything else? Rendering, a bit of occlusion maybe. I can do some GI. There we go. You now converted. I've converted this texture of this to a Commodore 64 looking one, and yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Thanks for watching this video, and if you're interested in Backdrop Designer, go to itch, and this is my itch handle here, and there it is. So you can always just search for Backdrop Designer, and you can do cool pixel art stuff like that to your textures. Thanks for watching, bye.